G'day cryptocurrency traders. I thought I'd do a video here, not because there's any money to be really made here, but you can see how my account's gone up. I mean, Bitcoin's gone up a little bit. It's only gone up a few $100s really. But my account's still gone up several $100s. But I thought I'd do a little bit of skim here because there's some interesting sort of things that go on. As you can see here, there's a whole bunch. This is why I keep it that it's got to be over 5%. You can see there's a whole bunch of coins here that are in the green, that have gone up, but they're not 5%, so they're not close enough for me to be able to skim anything out of or to be really even be bothered with it. And this little gap here, see there's only like 3 coins in the $60 range. I'm not sure what's happened there, if there's a bunch of coins that have slipped down into the $50 range and still got to come back up, or if they've sort of crept up above the $60 range. But that's interesting as well. So even this one here that's at 15% GLM, which I think is Golem, it's at $61. So I won't touch it. You can see all these little ones here, they're all gone up, 2, 3, 4%, all that sort of stuff. That's all great. I mean, I like that because it means it's growing, but it's not growing enough that I can skim it. So, you know, for me that sucks a little, that there's no money there for me to take. But the money's still there, do you know what I mean? This is why I don't sort of get too stressed out about it. You know, when I have a good day and there's lots of money to be taken, I take it. When there's not much money to be taken, then I don't bother. That rose has gone up 19%. So I'll just do this little skim thing. Again, I'm doing this all in real time now just because it's easier for me. But, you know, this is when I sort of get my ideas and I can just sort of speak candidly. But, you know, keep in mind I will stuff up and forget a coin or do a coin twice or something, just because I'm not paying that much attention. But yeah, I just always find it sort of really interesting on these sort of days where it looks like Bitcoin's recovering and going to start moving back up again, that you'll have these sort of moves that are sort of happening. I think it was Chrome I just did. See the hint there? It's a 4%, 3%, 2%. So this is all good. It's all good positive growth going up, but nothing I can touch within my rules. This one's here is at 200, but it's at 11. I'm just going to take 3 out of that one. Again, I'm not trying to be greedy with it. I'm just trying to take out a little bit so that I can reinvest or put some in my pocket or cover tax or whatever I'm doing, and still have this sort of relative growth of the coins. So here near, I'll take 4 out of that. This one had just crept under the under 5% before, so it's popped back up again. So that's why I use 5% as a guide, but I don't like stick to it as like absolute be all and end all, because you just don't know. Keeper here, what have I got? I've got 13. If I took out 7, I could buy another coin. Yeah, let's do that. So now I'm taking out way more than what I would normally want to take out. But, you know, I have so little of Keeper anyway, it's not going to make that much difference. So there we go, I've got 20, so I'll put that back in on something. Yeah, I'm just going to buy these new coins up, get them up there. That's a 3%. Looks like this is the one. Yeah, Frax, share wallet, whatever they do. Buy all, buy. Alright, Frax, you are now in the system. And that's kind of how I do it, you know. So you can see my accounts. If you've been following along and you watch back some of the other videos, you can see my account's actually grown quite a bit. Maybe we're onto a recovery. If that's positive, then maybe all this buying low will start to pay off. See, that's the thing when the market's down and I'm skimming just little bits of money and I'm buying low and I'm buying back in or buying new coins or whatever sort of I'm doing at the time, depending on where we're sitting. You don't really see the results straight away. You kind of have to wait, you know, until it starts retracting or turning back around or starts moving up in the right direction again. And that's when you'll start to see some profits start to come back in. So that's what I mean, like it's daily profit, but it's not always huge amounts of profit. As you saw today, it was only 20. I mean, some days I'll have it was like only $9, and maybe I'll take it if it gets me up to like the $50 threshold or the $20 threshold or whatever it is that I'm buying back in on. But you know, often when it's only going to be like less than $20, I usually won't even bother unless it's going to, like, as I say, accumulate up. If I'm accumulating up and I know it's going to be down for a few days, I might do, you know, 9, 12, 15, whatever dollars, and then I won't buy in straight away. I'll just let it build up, and then I'll just buy, you know, a few coins in one go. But yeah, so that's today. So knocked off another coin. So I did 2 yesterday, 1 today. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So 16 coins to go now. How frustrating. I don't particularly like buying in on these coins that are brand new, especially when there's so many. If there's only 2 or 3, I don't mind it, but when there's so many, it just means all I'm doing is just skimming for the next couple of weeks or so to buy back in on these coins. Because, you know, 16 coins at $20 a coin, yeah, what's that, 320? So I could just move $320 across and then just, you know, buy it straight in, and then I'll be off and running and I don't have to worry about it. But you know, that's part of the game, that you can't just give yourself free reign all the time. Sometimes you got to, like, have a set of rules, stick to it, because, you know, I don't know, maybe that 320 would be more handy somewhere else, or buying in some other sort of product. But for now, I'm happy just to do it like this, and yeah, I guess I'll just spend the next week buying up those coins. I might, you know, if I get down to like the final 10 or something, I might just jump across and put $200 in and then buy them up or something. But between now and then, I'll just skim and reinvest, and then not put any aside into tax accounts or anything like that. And then just when the market turns around and starts moving in the right direction, I'll go back to doing that, and then keep leveling up my coins. Because that's what I do. Like, I don't want to have any of these 0 coins, because that takes me away from leveling up. And, you know, as far as leveling up goes, I just want to try and get as many of these coins over $100 as possible, and then just have my cutoff at $20 down here, wherever it is. So there's so many to go. You know? And I know it seems like, if you look following me, it seems a bit frustrating sometimes, because it's like there's a whole bunch of stuff that I can't touch right now. But this is all still profit. Do you know what I mean? Even if it's at $20 or $10 or whatever. Like I said before, I could just sell them all off and then just go from there. But I want to own all the coins, because I don't know what happens in the future. I don't know what coin's going to be a popular one. Like all these coins that have risen up to the top, only a few of those were sort of said to me were sort of popular. And then now that they're actually up there and they're popular and then they're growing and stuff, now I have people saying, oh, you want to buy in on this coin, you want to buy on that coin. Yeah, well, I bought on those coins a long time ago. So I've been making profit that whole time while, you know, you've been waiting for someone to tell you that this is a good coin or that's a bad coin. So my system relies nothing on anybody else. It really doesn't matter what anybody else says. If they say something, it influences the market, and then that coin goes up, well, then I benefit from it. And if you want to jump in and buy a bit more of that coin, hearing a bit of speculation, somebody talking, you know, go for it. But that can go against you anyway. So yeah, the beauty of my system is, well, what I'm doing and why I do it this way is because the coin's going to naturally rise to the top, or it's going to naturally fall down depending on whatever its market value is. And I was watching a thing with Russell Brand and the Wolf of Wall Street guy, and he was saying that, you know, there's stable coins and then there's not so good coins. We understand that, that's how it works. But you never know, those not so good coins can quickly turn around to be amazing coins. I mean, I've heard people say this is a bad coin or that's a bad coin, and then I've made a lot of money off it, and it continued to grow and they missed out. So I don't know if something is a good coin or a bad coin. But, you know, like the Wolf of Wall Street guy seems to think that this has got legs in it to give people chances to be wealthy and to change their life, and I tend to agree. But my difference is that I don't speculate, or, you know, like you were saying, that there's no value trading. There's no value trading in shares and stocks. You know, you're looking at the company, you're looking at their profit and loss sheets and all those sort of things. I mean, have you if you know anybody who's ever done that with cryptocurrency, they might be like, oh, we heard that this is going to be used on this banking system or something, or this is going to be used on, for this or for that. So, or this is going to be the new game, cryptocurrency that they use for buying and selling games. I mean, if you get information like that, it might pay off, but it might not as well. It might not be anything. So that's about as far as you can go with, I think, with value trading of coins, because they don't know. It's all pretty wild west at the moment when it comes to cryptocurrency, which is what I love about it, which is why I let the market tell me whether it's going to be a good coin or a bad coin. I'm not the one to tell it or to try and guess or try and speculate on whether this is going to be good or that's going to be bad. You've noticed I don't do that at all if you've been following me for a little while. I just look at the market, and if a coin's risen up to be a higher value, well, it's a good coin. If it's, all these coins up the top, great ones. All these coins down the bottom, for now, not so great ones. They've been great ones. This RDT used to pay me a lot. Next used to pay me a lot. Phil used to pay a lot. Like I've got money out of most of these coins over time. Very few of them haven't. Like old Neo there, people don't like their coin anymore because they all put their money in on it, and then it sort of didn't go as well as they thought. Well, that's alright for me because I still made money out of it. That's my attitude. It's like the coin that is good for me is a coin that's paying me money, or growing, or compounding up, or whatever. Which is why I've created the safe zones over $500 and under $20, just so that those coins aren't affected by anything that I'm doing within the skimming process of trading. Alright, well, I'm going to leave it there. I could ramble on for a while, keep it short and sweet. So check out the book on Amazon. I've updated it. Watch the video, share it, all that sort of stuff. Like, subscribe, whatever. No, I don't care. Whatever you want to do it. Like these videos, don't like these videos, pay attention, don't pay attention. Enjoy it, don't enjoy it, it's up to you. I'm just a single dude out here who's just constantly making money. So at 14,750, that's profit. That's all profit. None of this is money of mine anymore. So everything I do is all profit. Nothing's ever not profit, which is a good position to get into. I've got some friends who invested heavily in some coins, and they're now like down 2/3 of their money. That's money that they've earned and saved and invested over time to have it there. Then they bought in on a coin that they thought was going to go amazing, and now their savings has dropped by 2/3. Will it come back? Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? No one knows. That's why I don't play it that way. When I've got safe money and I've moved some money over into my savings account and it's over there, or to reinvest, or as an investment account or whatever, it's there to do other things. This crypto money, that's why I look at it like a machine. It's not. It is investment, it is trading, but it's just a machine that keeps spitting out cash. Anyway, I'll shut up now. Have a good day. Hope you enjoy yourself and happy